ต้องไปเจรจาถึงจะข้ามไป Forbidden West ได้มาเมืองนี้ก่อนเนาะเชิญสคริปต์ไปที่เชิญสคริปต์
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
โชว์ชิ้นส่วนของกรีนทรายทรัพยากรที่หายากและมีค่ากรีนทรายที่ซ่อนอยู่ที่เมืองต่างๆทั่วโลกสามารถเอามาใช้ในการอัปเกรดอาวุธและเสื้อผ้าบางชนิดหรือเอาไว้ซื้อขายกับพ่อค้าแม่ค้าบางคน
Machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? It must be chain scraping. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
มันแปลตรงนี้ให้ด้วยว่าลินไลท์
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working it.
ทรัพยากรต้องใช้หนังกระรอก จะเอาหนังกระรอกที่ไหนวะ อัปเกรดธนู ธนูอเนกประสงค์ปลดล็อกกระสุนใหม่เพิ่มศักยภาพของธนู ลูกธนูพันกดเปลือกกันเสียงของโบโรเวอร์ งาบิสตันมีอะไรให้อัพก็อัพเขาแฟงฮอนเอามาจากไหนวะ หนังแรคคูนหนังหมูป่าเพิ่มปริมาณทรัพยากรใช้โฟกัสของคุณเพื่อสแกนว่ามันอ่อนต่อการกดหรือไม่การโจมตีมันได้สร้างอาวุธก่อนและมีสายที่ก่อนได้รับความเสียหายตามมาด้วยความทนทานการยิงถังกรดด้วยลูกธนูกรดจะทำให้มอนระเบิดและทำให้เกิดการระเบิดพลาดขนาดใหญ่ช่างคอยสำหรับถูกปลดแล้วคุณสามารถ
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Errand and help him clear the bristlebacks.
ชาโลฮะบริดวูดเมทัลไบต์ยิงกรดไม่มีคอยที่ใช้ได้
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Unless open.
There you are.
นักตัดเย็บปักหีบของคุณนี่คือหีบของคุณหาได้เจอที่หมู่บ้านทุกแห่งเช่นเดียวกับที่อื่นเมื่อคุณมีพลังมากเกินจะพกไว้ได้ไอเทมส่วนเกินจะถูกลงหีบของคุณและสามารถรับไอเทมเดชิงหรือเติมเสมอในการกดสี่เหลี่ยมค้างอยู่ตรงนี้ได้
Look at you. Almost ready to go?
Machine Strike ซึ่งเป็นแบบมินิเกมเลย
Hello there. Can't recall seeing you here before.
ช่างทำชุด
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
What can I do you for? I'd buy you a drink, but I'm not exactly made of shards. You wouldn't be going out west, would you? I heard there's some mighty dumps to get
Than you did yesterday.
Cheers.
Come on, anyone. Make my day.
Go there. Hope to catch you soon.
Hello.
Last night was a place, don't you think?
ทำไมไม่ให้เราคุยกับช่างทำชุดอ่ะ
Anything happen after I left yesterday?
Hey, you wench! Oh, not you. Gotta take care of this for a sec.
Oh, hi. Took you long enough.
I know.
Yeah,
everyone wants
you.
to hear it.
I'll come find you later.
We are on the same side here, Olga. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that should you sign the decree?
Oh, you and that damn... What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfant Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Bistenbeck อาละวาดอยู่ในดอนต์มันเข้ามาในชุมเขาได้อย่างไรแต่แรก
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Savior, thank you for
เจ้า
taking
วาด
the
ผู้แน่ว
time.
แน่
My condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Bristol Back ทางตรงจากของเมือง
Be careful.
โอ้ไกลเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
Yeah, you.
Oh there!
That bristleback's gonna run him down.
Get to safety!
Thank the forge you were here.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
เราอัพใส่ในพรานนี่ไว้นี่มาทางนี้บ้าง จะทำยังไงนะต้องมาเส้นนี้ตลอดเลย ท่านี้ก็น่าใช้เหมือนกันเนี่ยแต้ม Charger
Looks like some sort of quarry.
บาเลนไลท์
You picked the wrong day for sightseeing.
And it's full of bristlebacks. I can use shock ammo.
แค่ทาง เข้าเกราะ เฮ้ย เยอะเยอะเยอะอ๋อมีถังนี้อยู่อ๋อมีคอยแล้วเก็บคอยมาได้ อืมระเบิด
There. Quarry's safe.
อ๋อเขาให้ย่องผ่านตรงนี้แล้วมายิงตรงนี้วะเนี่ยแล้วก็ให้ไอ้นี่มันถล่มลงไปโดน ลงไปบวกกับมันซะงั้น
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear. This'll make a good die.
จะไปเก็บดอกนี้ I bet a cook can do something with this. Another dead bristleback. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees.
It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? How? Yes. This cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. I learned to override machines and cauldrons before. What is there really out here?
Yani Ui. Ơi.
Giving up. Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. Sounds addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gotten greedy. They kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. Oland was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where? Take this to a dyer later.
เรื่องอะไรก็ไม่รู้เต็มไปหมดเลยชีนสไตรค์ที่ยังไม่สำรวจ
It's a Tanakh game. Any tribe can enjoy it. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
มินิเกมใช่ไหม
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Move that machine. Gotta move that machine forward. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Gotta move that machine. Move that.
ก็เดินแล้วกูเดินไม่สุดอ่ะ
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. Best end your turn so we can keep going. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing it, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. Just gotta overcharge that machine and attack mine. You gotta attack my machine first.
อะไรอ่ะ
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7, but you did destroy. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard. Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn the game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Come
ลง
back
ไปเล่นทีหลัง
anytime, Red.
หลักรองธุระปะปังงานเสร็จไปแล้วนี่
Knew you couldn't resist some good company.
I'm telling you. Move up a whole bunch of machines.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you...
It was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier, like Ulvund.
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around... I'll find... I have to.
I need to go.
Of course.
I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from. I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
I'll drink you under the table anytime.
Why else would one leave the glory of Maine?
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
Eh?